Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Shaunneka and today I have a morning yin yoga practice to embrace fall and step into rest. So fall is a time of rest and reflection. We are coming out of the excitement and hype of summer and looking to turn inwards and letting go of anything that doesn't serve us. And just like the seasons change, nature reminds us to do the same thing. So much like the leaves fall off the trees, they are shedding and prepping for new growth. We can take that into consideration as this is our time of letting go and prepping for new growth to come. So there is a scripture that I would like to share, and it says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose," which not only means that everything happens in its own timing, its own way, but that we are also invited to step back and step into rest during this season of fall. So the practice today involves a lot of folding forward, letting go, so to speak, very hip heavy and quite relaxing. I am drinking just some hydration water. It's actually still pretty warm here. So we haven't, some of the leaves are changing, but not quite yet. I hope you enjoy the practice and I will see you on the mat. Starting in butterfly position, bringing the soles of the feet to touch. And we're going to bring our feet further away from our groins so that we're targeting more of the outer hips. So just go ahead and move the fleshy parts from out underneath you so that you're nicely grounded on the mat. Take a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, gently walk the fingertips forward and let the head go. Taking nice deep breaths into the back of the rib cage. On the next inhale, staying nice and low, simply walk all 10 fingertips over to the left. Next inhale, staying nice and low, walking all 10 fingertips over to the right. Taking this stretch deep into the lower back. Coming into our last few breaths, walking all 10 fingertips back through the center. Just noticing if you can go just a little bit deeper. Taking our last 2 breaths, nice big inhale, fill up. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Gently walk yourself all the way back up. Let's close the knees. Lean back, bringing your hands behind you. Just take a moment here. Sink back into your shoulder girdle. Gently coming back up. And we're going to come into half dragonfly. So extending your right leg out first and drawing the left foot in towards your groin. So before we begin, squaring off your sternum with your right big toe. Inhale to lengthen here. And exhale to gently fold over that right leg. What I like to do is I snuggle my thumbs or my pinky fingers underneath my calf. So if you can imagine that there's a little balloon between each vertebra of the spine. And every time you inhale, the balloon inflates. And on the exhale, it closes up. Last few breaths here. Last 2 breaths, nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Gently walk yourself all the way back up. Just take a moment here. And from here, we're going to swing the right leg back, making our way into pigeon. So swinging that right leg all the way back. Nice long line from your left knee to your left big toe. Glance over your right shoulder, make sure your right leg is behind you. From here, square off your hips to the top of the mat. Inhale. And exhale to come down any amount. And if your left hip is not quite on the floor just yet, you can always place a pillow, a sweatshirt, block underneath that hip. So it does take a few moments to settle. What I like to do is I take my thumbs and I place them between my nose where my eyebrows begin. And then I just allow the weight of my head to push in. Relaxing the belly, the jaw, Noticing how much pressure you're pushing into the elbows and the shoulders. Coming into our last few breaths, staying nice and low. You can walk your forearms over to the right, or maybe you come up onto your palms. Getting a nice stretch in that left side body. Taking our last two breaths, nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Gently walk yourself back through center. Lean your weight into your left hip and swing your right leg forward. Moving nice and slow. We'll just come to lay down onto our backs before we repeat this on the other side. So you can keep your knees bent. Just noticing all that's happening in the left side. And gently from here, rocking the hips, the knees side to side. Maybe drawing the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock. And in your own way, making your way back up to a seat. And we will repeat this on the other side. So this time we are extending the left leg forward and bringing that right foot in towards the groin. Squaring your sternum up with your left big toe. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold down that leg. Should feel really, really nice to extend the left leg after having it bent in pigeon. Nice expansive breath into the back body. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last two breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Gently lift the gaze. Walk yourself all the way back up. Just take a moment. And from here, we'll make our way into pigeon. So keeping the right knee bent, you're simply going to swing that left leg back. Nice long line from the right knee to the right big toe. Inhale to lengthen, square off your hips to the top of the mat. And exhale, coming down to your degree. And again, if the right hip is far off the mat, you can place Anything soft there that you can wedge underneath. Just taking your time to settle. Belly is soft. Jaw is relaxed. Notice if you're holding any facial expressions. Try to soften. So coming into our last few breaths, staying nice and low, walking yourself over to the left. You can stay on your forearms or pushing up onto your palms. Last 2 breaths, nice big inhale. And sigh it out. 1 more inhale. And let it go. Coming back through center, leaning your weight into your right hip, swing your left leg forward. Keeping both knees bent. Let's come to lay back down. And again, just taking a moment here. And gently rocking the hips and the knees side to side. Let's bring the feet as wide as the mat and allow the knees to drop over to the right. Bringing the left arm up overhead and grabbing a hold of the left wrist with the right hand as you pull to the right, pushing your left hip forward just for a few breaths. You also have the option to place your right ankle on top of the left knee. You're looking for something deeper. And let's gently come back through center. Readjust your hips. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Pull to the left as you drop both knees to the left. And then think about pushing your right hip forward. And gently coming back through center. Bring the hands down. Let's draw the knees in towards the chest. Finding double wind relieving pose. So this should feel really nice on the low back now. Drawing the knees in towards the chest. You can stay here just like this. Or maybe you lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Wrap your arms around your knees. Feel your thighs compress up against your belly. For 3. For 2. Take a nice big inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Release. Extend your legs out wide. Arms out wide for your Shavasana. And let's all go ahead and push down into our elbows. Pick up our chest. Draw the shoulders down and away. And then set yourself back down. And as you're laying here in Shavasana, we just saying a small prayer for those starting, new beginnings, and also for those who may be feeling overwhelmed, weary, that they may find comfort and true rest in this season. Maybe that person is you. Slowly calling ourselves back, wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Reach the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, nice long body stretch. And on the exhale, just let it go. Bend the knees one by one. Rolling over onto your side. And cradle the head in the upper arm. And gently push yourself all the way up to a seat. So with your eyes closed, just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. Let's take a nice big inhale. And sigh it out. And maybe just taking a few more moments here to bring to mind those individuals that you thought of during Shavasana. Or maybe it was yourself. And if it was yourself, your intentions going forward into this new season. And gently opening the eyes. I hope you enjoyed the practice today. I hope you have a lovely fall season. And I hope that if you are starting something new, that you go into it with clarity. And if maybe you are feeling overwhelmed and stressed or weary, that you do find the rest that you deserve. If you did enjoy this practice, please like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and I will see you back here again soon for another practice.